Be ready for dictation. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Sir, just to begin with the discussion on the demands for grants for the Ministry of Commerce, I will congratulate the Minister of Commerce because at least we have got this year a thicker report pertaining to the performance of the ministry than the report presented last year. It has in fact become a bulky report this year because of certain extra activities, increased activities in certain spheres of the ministry. The Ministry of Commerce mainly deals with the foreign trade and also certain industries which are export oriented, producing commodities for marketing in the outside countries. We think that the earning is a subsidiary rather than complementary to the total economy of the nation, and it should supplement certain aspects of the economic growth and development of the country. We have certain governmental obligation and responsibilities of maintaining relations with other countries, and for that we require foreign exchange for the development of big industries and overall industrial growth inside our country. We require certain machinery and equipment to be imported, and for that also we require foreign exchange. Our country was under colonial rule for about 200 years. Certain industries have been developed in our country, and the commodities manufactured by these industries have got to be exported. We have certain obligations in this regard. That is true, but what we see at the present moment is as if the entire economy of our country rests on the possibility of increase in export or the development of export trade in our country. Just now, we were discussing the demands for grants of the Ministry of Energy. There also we have found that essential commodity like coal we cannot supply to the rural villages in our country where the fuel scarcity is immense, and there are certain other spheres also like agriculture. Also in urban areas, in the industrial field, coal is essential for development of the economy. In the domestic sphere, we cannot use coal because we have not got the infrastructure of developing industries in our own country, and also we cannot supply the essential fuel and other necessities to the rural people, millions of our people. We have not got that market possibility. We have not developed such market possibilities in our country. Our economy is such that we have to depend upon foreign aid or some export earnings, and by exporting our own essential commodities. Sir, I rise to offer my reactions and make my observations in this debate on planning. I feel this debate is taking place at the most appropriate time because the guidelines and the objectives, though limited, for the seventh 5 year plan are being finalized and are being fixed. Sir, the objectives are there. The Planning Commission fixes the physical targets as against the volume of expenditure as fixed against the mobilized resources. But these physical targets, according to me, are offset according to me because of three reasons. Firstly, a large sector of our economy is not within the control of the Planning Commission. I would cite that the sectors of cement, energy, coal, and railways, these have become very sensitive, so much so a slightest change here and there will set off the targets which have been fixed by the Planning Commission. Then I come to the second point, which is a very important point. The Finance Commission, as per our Constitution, has been authorized to make every time certain recommendations. One of the recommendations is that whenever there are natural calamities like drought, like floods, like earthquakes, and so on, then the loans which are to be advanced to the states are to be advanced from the plans which are to be projected by the states concerned. We know in our country, more or less, every state suffers from these calamities within a short span of 5 years, and therefore the plans of the states also suffer. A remedy will have to be found for this purpose. Then, sir, the third reason is that although we fix the growth rate in general and in the industrial sector in particular, we have no built in mechanism to see that the benefits and the gains of the plans are justly and equitably distributed among all the people spread all over the country. Then, sir, I come to a very important point which has been a point of discussion and a point of controversy where whenever any demands are made or any budget proposals are discussed in this house. This is about the development of the backward areas. This is particularly so because I came from an area where all the five districts are industrially backward as declared by the Planning Commission. Let me first point out that there is a misconception about the whole thing.